It's finally time to review LeonClaw. Yo, what's up, Bladers? Welcome back to another Beyblade X unboxing video. Today we're unboxing Beyblade X's 5th starter, the BX-15 LeonClaw 5-60P. This is a right rotating balance type, and since this is a starter, it comes with a new winder launcher that is recolored to match LeonClaw's color scheme. Like I said, this is a balance type bay that is part of Team Zuganic. It is owned by Team Zuganic's leader, King Mambu. The image to the left is supposed to show off its gimmick. LeonClaw is supposed to be good at double motion. On one hand, it's supposed to act like an attack type, move around aggressively and perform extreme dashes, but it's also able to stay in the center and act like a defense type. So the parts include the LeonClaw blade, the 560 ratchet, and the point bit. Here is the skill up guide once again. Level 2 shows off the random combo, LeonClaw 580 low flat. And once again, the next item is the two 3-on-3 sets, BX-20, which is the drawn dagger 3-on-3 set, and BX-21, which is the Hell's Chain, 3-on-3 set. And of course, LeonClaw did release along Viper Tail on October 7th. So now let's look at the Beyblade X winder launcher white version or special version. Not sure what the actual name for this is, but pretty much this is supposed to look like LeonClaw, at least has the color scheme of LeonClaw. The launcher itself is white in color and features a gold prong and gold ripcord. And it overall is a nice color scheme. I definitely think it looks better compared to just the basic black of the regular winder launchers. Oh, put it in the wrong side. Overall, it does look pretty neat. It would have been even cooler if they had a launcher grip that had the same color scheme that was white and gold. That'd be really awesome. But the Beyblade X winder launchers are pretty powerful. They can give you a total of 7.5 rotations. For me personally though, I still prefer string launchers. Moving on to the star of the show, that is the Beyblade. Let's start off with the LeonClaw blade. As you can tell, this is a lion, and I do love the motif on the gear chip. It looks absolutely sick, the gold lion face with the blue eye. And the fact that the gear chip itself is gold in color is pretty cool. It features a gold and black color scheme. And this is a balance type bay, so it has some similarities to Shelter Regulus from Burst, which was also a balance type lion themed Beyblade. As you can see, the blade consists of 5 major points that are shaped like claws from the top view. And apparently the gimmick with LeonClaw is that depending on how it's positioned, it's either good for defense or attack. So when you hit it directly at its side, that's supposed to be good for defense. It's supposed to block hits. But when it's at an angle, the claws are supposed to strike more directly. So when it's at an angle, thanks to its claws, it's better at attacking. So when it's stationary and at a standstill and it's hit from its side, it blocks attacks. But when it's at an angle, it's good at striking opponents and attacking, which makes it a very interesting blade, and it does work with its double motion ability, which we'll get into later when we talk about its bit. The ratchet is 560, so this is a 60 version of the 580 ratchet that we unboxed with Viper Tail. Of course, this bay does come first. Mine unfortunately got delayed, but whatever, I have it now. So this is a star-shaped ratchet with 5 main points. The sides are pretty wide, and the ratchet ring is supposed to be thicker than previous ratchets, so that's pretty interesting. Obviously, since this is 60, this means it's 6 millimeters tall, so it's shorter in height. That's a common thing with balance and attack type bays in Beyblade X. They tend to be shorter, while stamina and defense type bays are a little bit taller. But I'm still curious to see how good 565 ratchets are when it comes to burst resistance and utility. What's cool about the 560 ratchet is that because LeonClaw is a 5-sided blade, the points and sides of the ratchet will align with the parts of the blade. So in theory, this could make it better at defense and attack in battle. Moving on to the bit, this is called Point. So this is a balance type bit, meaning it has a thick stem, which is good for burst resistance. As for the tip itself, it's essentially flat, but has a small recession in the middle with a very tiny little ball. It's kind of hard to see from the side profile, but the ball does stick out very slightly. So this is supposed to be Beyblade X's version of the fusion driver from Burst. Fusion was a flat tip with a small spike in the middle. So when you launch directly in the center of the stadium, the ball will make contact with the stadium floor, causing the Beyblade to act like a defense type, as it will just sit in the center where it can block attacks. But if it's launched at an angle or knocked off balance in battle, the flat rim of the bit will make contact with the stadium floor, causing the Beyblade to become more aggressive and perform strong attacks. And that's where the double motion idea for LeonClaw comes into play. And it does work well with the blade, because like I said, when it's acted as a defense type, the sides are good for defending attacks, but when it's off balance and becomes more aggressive, that's when the claws can hit the opponents more directly for strong attacks. But that's the full Bay LeonClaw 560 points. I do think it would have been a little bit cool if the point bit was gold, just like the gear chip, but it does look nice overall. So now let's weigh the Bay out. So now that I got the scale out, let's weigh the Bay. The blade is 31.5 grams. The 560 ratchet is 6.7 grams. And the point bit is 2.3 grams. Surprisingly, the full Bay is only 40.3 grams, which is quite light. If we compare that to Viper Tail is actually 43.7 grams. LeonClaw is 40.2, 40.3 at best, which is pretty light in comparison. But now let's get into test battles with the new LeonClaw 560 point. Alright, test launch with LeonClaw. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! So that was a pretty good example of LeonClaw's double motion ability. At first it started off aggressive, moving like an attack type, but as it slowed down, it's now staying in the center because of the ball on the point bit. Now let's get into some test battles. So that's it for my unboxing of the new LeonClaw 560 points. It seems like a pretty interesting balance type Bay. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and see you next time for more Beyblade X unboxings and battles. Looks like you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like, make a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching.